All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about the launch of OpenAI's newest model, GPT-5. And look, this isn't just some minor update. The way they're talking about it, this is a fundamental shift in what AI can be. It's not just a tool anymore. It's designed to be your expert partner. In this quote from OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, man, it just nails it, right? This is the core promise. Just imagine having a PhD level expert in literally any field, right in your pocket, ready to go whenever you are. So the big question is, how on earth did they pull that off?
Okay, so to really get what GPT-5 is all about, we gotta look under the hood. We need to understand how this new expert brain actually works.
To really get your head around this massive leap, Sam Altman gave this fantastic analogy. He said, the older models were kind of like a high school student. You know, you'd get these flashes of brilliance, but also a whole lot of frustration. GPT-5, on the other hand, it's like a seasoned professional. It has that deep, reliable expertise you can count on. So what's the secret sauce here? Well, with the old models, you kind of had to make a choice. Did you want a fast answer or a really smart one? GPT-5 gets rid of that trade-off. It has what they're calling a reasoning paradigm. Basically, it can tell how hard your question is, and it will actually pause to think before it gives you an answer. It figures out just how much brain power to use to get you the perfect response every single time. Okay, that all sounds amazing in theory. A reasoning paradigm, an expert brain. But where's the proof? How do we actually know it has those PhD-level skills? Well, the proof is right here in the numbers. We're talking about benchmarks that test for seriously complex expert-level skills. For software engineering, it just set a new world record on real-world coding problems. When it comes to understanding images and text together, it actually beats most human experts. And get this, in advanced math, it's scoring at a level that would qualify for the International Mathematical Olympiad. That's not just smart. That's provably, certifiably expert-level stuff. So we've established it's brilliant, like really brilliant. But what can you actually do with that intelligence? Let's take a look at how this expert brain becomes this incredible creative engine. Okay, get this. In one of the launch demos, someone just casually asks it to create an interactive simulation for a complex physics concept, the Bernoulli effect, in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It spits out nearly 400 lines of code for a fully working interactive demo. It took a complex idea and made it real almost instantly. Just incredible. And it's not just about cool one-off tricks. We're talking about handling a whole project from start to finish. You can literally dump a messy spreadsheet of customer comments on it. It'll read it, figure out the trends, make charts, then draft up a formal product document. And from there, it can actually build you a working prototype of an app. It's a complete end-to-end creative partner. And the writing, wow, the writing has taken a huge leap. Just look at the comparison. On the left, you've got a response from the last model, GPT-4o. It's fine, but it sounds like an AI, right? A little generic. But the GPT-5 version on the right, it has rhythm, it has personality, it's specific, and it's got this real emotional weight to it. It actually feels human. And that really sums it all up, doesn't it? One of the OpenAI presenters put it perfectly. They said using it feels less like you're commanding an AI and more like you're just chatting with a friend who happens to have a super high IQ and a high EQ. A true thought partner. So this brings up a really important point. What does all this mean for you? How does having this brilliant, creative, and empathetic partner actually change your daily life? And I want to share this story. It's from a woman named Carolina Millen, and it's just incredibly powerful. She had just gotten a cancer diagnosis, and she was handed this confusing medical report full of jargon. She said that in this moment of just complete panic and overwhelm, she just pasted it into ChatGPT. And within seconds, it gave her clarity. It gave her a simple, clear understanding that empowered her to go back and have a real conversation with her doctor. That right there, that's the promise of this technology. So that's a huge life-changing moment. But how does GPT-5 become your partner, day to day? How does it actually get to know you? It really all comes down to personalization. GPT-5 is designed to remember things about you, your conversations, your goals, what you like. It can connect to your calendar to help plan your week, or scan your inbox to find that one important email you missed. You can even tell it what kind of personality you want, more supportive, more professional, you name it. It actually learns from you to become an AI that is truly, uniquely yours.
So the progress we've just seen is absolutely stunning, but the team at OpenAI is already looking way, way ahead. So what's next? What's the next frontier after an AI this powerful?
And this is where things get, well, really mind-blowing. Think about it. It's one thing for an AI to find answers in stuff we already know. It is a completely different ballgame when it starts generating new knowledge, making its own scientific discoveries from scratch.
Just look at this timeline. It really shows you the insane pace of progress. A year ago, AI was at high school level math. Today, it's winning gold medals at the Math Olympiad. The next big jump? Discovering a brand new mathematical theorem. That's a huge leap, but for the first time, it actually feels like it's within reach.
And look, this isn't some far-off, 50 years from now kind of thing. Sam Altman put a date on it. He's betting that by the end of 2027, that's just a few years away, we will have seen a major scientific discovery driven by AI.
You see, once you start talking about AI making its own scientific breakthroughs, you realize we're not just talking about the future of technology anymore. We're talking about the future of human progress itself.
So I'm going to leave you with this one last thought from Sam Altman. It's a lot to take in. He said, "A kid born today will never be smarter than AI. Ever." That's a staggering statement. And it makes you wonder, in a world where that becomes true, what does it even mean to learn, to create, and to be human?